Hello and welcome to Somewhat Unbiased. I want to thank you guys again, as always, for the support. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe if you're lurking, but I appreciate the view. Thank you very much. So, we're going to cover this story that just came out today on Black Friday. PlayStation 5 players are being banned for selling access to their PS Plus collection to PS4 owners. Now, if you weren't aware of PS Plus collection, it's for PlayStation 5 only, and it gives you access to all of these most popular PS4 games like Bloodborne, God of War, Crash Bandicoot, and as well as Ratchet and Clank. I recently started playing Ratchet and Clank because I didn't have the previous console, like way before the PlayStation 4, but I always wanted to play that game, so I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version on my PS5. Alright, so let's go a little bit deeper into this article here. According to a username, Zhang Wu, sorry if I messed up your name, on Twitter, it did not take long for PS5 owners to find a way to exploit the PlayStation 5 collection. Sony has begun banning PS5 owners suspected of abusing this loophole. PS5 users with access to PlayStation Plus collection are apparently charging PS4 owners a fee to sign into their PlayStation 5 consoles, thus giving them access to 20 free games. One user reportedly made more than $133 by charging almost $7 to sign into their account. Thousands of accounts, mostly concentrated in Hong Kong, and have already been banned for this exploit. So, hang on, my alarm is ringing. Give me 1 second. I don't know why it's ringing, but time to go to work. But anyway, so what they're doing is, let's just say you have a PlayStation 4, right? So I will get your account number or your username or whatever it is. I will log in through my PlayStation 5, and then I will download all those games and add it to your account. And then when you log into your PlayStation 4 account, you have access to all those games. I mean, literally, like $7 is it's a good idea. I gotta give it up. It's a good idea, but it's not worth it. The $7 per transaction that you're doing, it's not worth you being banned. So now, if you're the PlayStation 5 owner that's logging into multiple accounts, they're gonna ban that PlayStation 5, and then it's actually a lifetime ban. I think it's also going to be your IP ban, so you can no longer have access to PlayStation Network, but I'm pretty sure you can still utilize your PlayStation 5, but I'm sure they're banning your console and not just your IP address, or probably both. Thousands of PSN accounts have been banned, according to community discussion. These accounts are concentrated in Hong Kong. PlayStation Hong Kong have in common the receipt of Sony's PS5 collection service for PS Plus, which contains several PS4 games for free. Most of the accounts will be unplayable. Well, that's if you're the PlayStation 4 person that utilized this service and you bought the PlayStation 4 games, or you kind of like gave your username away and then they purchased those games for you. Your account's gonna get banned for 2 months, and then, like I said before, the person that has the PlayStation 5 that's doing all this, their account gets banned for a lifetime ban. Most of the accounts will be unplayable for 2 months, including the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's holidays. Worse, some PS5 consoles get banned. So when your console is banned, you're fucked. You can no longer you can no longer buy games digitally. You can no longer play online. You pretty much have your PS5 is pretty much useless except to play single player games. I'm sure you can't even take updates if that happens. I'm assuming here. I don't know what the extent of the ban is, besides you not having online access to any of the networks and stuff. Gamers call it SIE, Thanksgiving Day Massacre. PlayStation Hong Kong has not responded to the issue at this time. For the PlayStation 5 users caught engaging in this practice, they receive lifetime bans from PSN services. Meanwhile, the PlayStation 4 users receiving 2 months ban. So far, it is believed that if a console registers a high number of user logins within a single day, it gets banned to protect against fraud. This practice has been in effect for some time now, so it is not entirely clear if the bans are happening because of the PlayStation Plus collection exploit. Specifically, Sony has not commented on the issue. At the moment, PlayStation does not have a service that rivals Xbox Game Pass, but the company has hinted at potentially expanding PS Plus and now PS Now in the future. And if PlayStation does truly have plans for its network services, then it could explain the rapid crackdown on the loophole. However, as stated above, the bans could also be a result of anti-fraud measures set up by Sony, maybe, instead of the exploit itself. That being said, if this is an anti-fraud issue, what those PS5 owners are doing is not exactly allowed either, so that would not let them off the hook. So who knows if it's either a permanent ban, like the article says here, if it's a permanent ban, or if it's just kind of like a fraud thing where you're attempting to log in several different accounts, so they're thinking that, hey, somebody's doing something fishy over here, and then they ban the account or whatever, the console. Or they ban you from accessing it. It's kind of like having to log in with the wrong password so many times, and then after a while it times out. I think it could be the same thing here. But who knows what really happened, if those people are actually getting banned. If not, that's cool. But I wouldn't suggest you doing this. But that's a good idea. Somebody's trying to come up. Somebody's always trying to find a way to exploit a system that anybody puts up. Like, yeah. If you go on eBay, you can actually buy those services on eBay because they have it all. Like, you can buy Hulu subscriptions, you can buy Netflix subscriptions, you can buy Spotify subscriptions on eBay. I've actually done that with Spotify, but some of them don't even end up working after a while. Like, it just stops working. Whether they stop paying for it or the company figures out and then cuts the loophole or whatever it is, it eventually gets plugged. So you're going to get screwed anyway, especially if you spent the money and now you have no access to those games until like the holidays are gone. That's 2 whole months. So yeah, it ain't worth it. It's definitely not worth having my PlayStation Plus getting banned. You can't access PlayStation Network. You have either requested your account to be closed or have been banned for violating the PlayStation Network terms of service and user agreement, WS 3768-7. So there you go. Yeah, so I suggest you not do that. But I think the huge benefit of at least sharing 2 accounts. So if you have like a family member that has PlayStation or an Xbox, you guys can share the account. Like so the way that you can have it is you can have, like, let's just say it's me and my brother, right? So I will have my brother's account and I'll make his username as my home Xbox, and vice versa. He'll make mine as his home Xbox. So now every time I buy a game or when he purchases a game, we both have access to it. As long as it's linked up like that, you will always have access to all the games. And you could do the same thing for the PlayStation as well, where you have it set to like, this is my main I'm sorry, you can do the same thing for PlayStation, like this is my main PlayStation and then this is my other one. But if you make that one your home, then you have access to all those other games as well as the PSN Plus and everything. So you can only do it, like I said, you can do it with just the 2 accounts, but any more than that, it wouldn't work. It will not work. But anyway, leave your comments in the bottom here if you enjoy it, and if you enjoy my ashy knuckles, give them 2 thumbs up. Yeah, for the ashy knuckles. But I'm about to get in the shower in a little bit anyway to get ready to work. Anyway, hope you had a very wonderful Black Friday, and if you are able to snatch up a PlayStation 5, leave it in the comments below. Let me see. Let me hear your stories in your journey, because mine was very... it was tough to get one. But I'll end the video here. You guys have yourself a very lovely day.